31-year-old Pensacola woman is charged with 2 counts of felony criminal mischief. According to an arrest report, she damaged furniture in 2 Airbnb homes in downtown Pensacola. And that's raising serious questions as to rules, responsibility, and who ultimately pays the price in an incident like this.
So I've had an Airbnb before, and God, I'm glad I got rid of it before. And if you thinking about getting an Airbnb, consider Pat Split. I wish I would have done that. Instead of turned it into an Airbnb. But that's neither here nor there. I'm not going back to that market again. Not my cup of tea.
According to arrest records, Nicolette Keogh rented 2 downtown Pensacola Airbnb homes and ruined $3,000 worth of furniture inside.
There was a young lady inside making money in a very unusual way that damaged somebody else's property.
An arrest report says Keogh urinated on various pieces of furniture around the homes.
There's a list of items including
You got one joke of urinating in your sink, the other one urinating on furniture, TVs, and all that stuff in Pensacola. Yo, wow. And I've been to Pensacola. Pensacola got some really good Airbnbs out there, some really good ones. I mean, I only had one that I went to where they had the German cockroaches popped out. My wife was like, oh, no, we leaving. We leaving now. Give me my money back. Because outside of that, I've had great experiences when I stayed down there. We've been there for a week, been down there for a weekend, always good. I would be tripping if I stayed right here knowing that they cleaned the sofa, but she pissed on it.
Oh no!
And she did it for adult work too. OnlyFans. What is up with y'all? What is going on? How have y'all lost your damn mind? If you're trying to make money online and you got your OnlyFans account going, how do you make money pissing on people's furniture? So somebody gave you a request to see you piss, and you turned around and peed on the furniture, on the bed, on the TV?
a television, a record player, a coffee pot, some bedding.
Oh, damn, the coffee pot. What about those people that make coffee? So, the worst part about this is that Airbnb isn't required to tell you what happened. And so you don't even know if you're renting a place right now and they pissed in the coffee pot. Y'all heard about the lady who was showing how to actually clean her underwear when she's traveling in a hotel? Yeah. Go check it out on TikTok. I should have grabbed that. I'm going to talk about that. She literally got fined by Hilton because she put that on TikTok. And that's crazy. She was cleaning her underwear in the coffee pot. She showed you how to clean your underwear. I'm trying to figure, why don't you just bring extra underwear? You don't have to worry about, oh, my back is against the wall and I got to have clean underwear. Why can't you just go down to the store? That is nasty. This is nasty. Nasty. And all of y'all who went on TikTok and started imitating that, y'all nasty too. I saw y'all.
Some carpeting, I believe, or a rug.
And more.
Yeah, we've seen damage to Airbnbs and hotel rooms before, but nothing like this.
According to court records, Keogh filmed herself urinating on the items and uploaded the videos to an adult content website. The Airbnb host told deputies every soiled item must now be replaced. Airbnb sent us a statement regarding the incident, reading in part, "This kind of behavior has no place on Airbnb. We've removed the guests from our platform and are continuing to assist the host with their reimbursement request through our air cover damage protection for."
I don't even want to freaking stay there no more. I wouldn't want to stay in that place. Wouldn't want to do it. That is some real freaky stuff. And you loaded it to a clip. What? Where you loaded to? Pornhub, Clip Hunters? What? Where? I don't want to see it because I'm not on that. Listen, I don't got no subscription for those sites, and I'm being for real. I don't subscribe to that. I don't mess around with porn, none of that stuff, bro. Because it's so freaking. It's like a beast. When it gets hold of you, it's got you, and I mean, it lets you can get out of it. I've seen people stop those habits before, but why even start something like that and then have to wrestle through it? New creature in Christ Jesus. Dang. New creature. Oh. But I couldn't even think about it. Like, how would you even know? Every time you go to an Airbnb now, you're gonna be wondering, did somebody piss in this bed? Did somebody pee on this couch? Or did somebody turn around and piss in a coffee pot? Oh no. Oh, dude. They need to fine her. They not just they need to arrest her, fine her. She need to do some time. Cause she messing around with people's minds and their perspective when it comes to Airbnb. Airbnb can't replace this. There's no level of cost they can take care of you, me, to actually think straight about an Airbnb in the future.
Hosts. Airbnb's terms of service explicitly state that homes are not to be used for sex work or commercial purposes. Additionally, Airbnb provides up to $3 million in host protection for property damage, extra cleaning costs, and more.
Isn't it weird that they gotta put sex workers not allowed to do any type of sex working commercial activity in houses? Isn't that weird? You would think that you wouldn't go to rent a house to go do sex working, but then again, I mean, they rent hotels in Atlanta and throw these sex parties left and right. You know? How do you know, Leon? I'm in the know, Nick. I'm in the know. Oh, no. I'm just in the know. I'm not at none of them joints. I'm in the know. People tell me. The streets be talking, okay? And then also you can go to Craigslist and see that stuff. I didn't have came by a Craigslist ad and they were talking about a sex party in Atlanta. Damn, not me. But that's crazy. We got to do that, right?
Regardless, insurance experts say people who own short-term vacation rentals should still seek out extra coverage in case of emergency.
If for nothing else, you need to have some sort of liability coverage in place, because like I said, somebody gets hurt on your property, they come after you to sue you. Say they left the water running and it was left running for days and nobody knew. That can get very, very expensive.
Another tip, document everything.
Carriers really, really like photos when it comes to claims and, trying to get coverage they want to make sure that you have proof that you had that or it was not previously damaged.
Yeah, document everything. I did my Airbnb. I thank God I didn't have that type of situation. But I had some real crazy stuff that happened that told me, it just let me know, honestly, Airbnb wasn't my path to making any money. Yeah, I could fix and flip, I can wholesale, I can help buyers and sellers, investors, but Airbnb, y'all got it. I keep saying now pad split is it, but honestly, if you can't deal with just a Airbnb where you have one tenant, one rental, one person, it's never one. They always got people with them. I guess you probably could deal with pad split, right? Because they got pad split. If you know what pad split is, pad split splits up the house so that people can rent individual rooms within the house and you maximize the value of the property. So if you're normally going to get $1,200 or $1,500 for that rental in that house, and you may rent it out 6-month lease, a 12-month long-term lease, with pad split, you can do short-term, and each room can be $500, $600, $700, $800, sometimes $900, depending on where the house is located at. It's really dope. Check it out. That's my plug. I don't have an affiliate marketing piece for pad split. I probably should, put it underneath here or something. Find one and get one. But I thought that was like a better program. You're not going and dealing with cleaning up the house and all those different things that you got to do with Airbnbs. But Airbnb is dying a slow death, man.
Kia was released from the Escambia County Jail on a $5,250 bond.
That's it? That's it? $5,250? That's it? That is it. You're crazy. Look at this. She wanted an R. Kelly Airbnb package. I had to grab this, man. She wanted an R. Belly Airbnb package. Oh, bad kitty. No pee on furniture. Y'all crazy. Y'all be crazy in the comments. Dude, if it was the owner, I would auction off the furniture. If I was the owner, I would do the same thing. I would have to auction that furniture. I would have to sell that furniture. I would have to get rid of that furniture. I couldn't do it. You tell me if you could do it. I wouldn't be able to do it after that. I wouldn't be able to sit on it. I wouldn't be able to look at it. I would be pissed off. Obviously, there was no one there to take her out for her daily walks. She was charged with a misdemeanor. You guys just have some weird behind comments. She looks pretty proud of her action. Yeah, she did. She was pretty proud of what she did. I hope that she got enough money, enough bread off of that upload. Now your family see that you do. If you tried to keep that secret, ain't no secret keeping right now. Everybody know that you a sex worker. Okay?
Oh, no.
Everybody know that you do tricks for cash at Airbnbs. Matter of fact, if you popped up, don't go to VRBO. VRBO is better than Airbnb, honestly. Just to hang out. Look, I'm just talking smack, bro. I get in here and just talk. I think this is like my therapy, just to talk smack to y'all about and tell y'all the crazy stuff that's great. It gets more crazier the way I look at it. The more I look at it, it gets more and more crazier, bro. More and more insane.